Good morning. It's breakfast time. Actually, you might eat this morning. Yum. Just going to eat breakfast, stare at the trees and the sun out there, listen to Orky. I'll see you in a bit.
Of the galactic halo that surrounds them. Stars move from this galactic disk out to the halo, down the vortices, and back out again.
I was in the sim showing the flow of the universe. So the flow of the torus
that surrounds them. Stars move from this galactic.
So basically everything has this same geometry, this spin to the center, and then there's this double torus that is part of the design, the geometry of nature. And if you can see down here, somebody's posted this picture. Can you see that? It says, the breath of the universe, the geometry of energy flow. It's the torus. So basically everything you can see here, an apple has it, person has it, our planet has it. Everything that is living is informed by this flow. It says the torus is the form of flowing energy dynamics at every scale of existence. The 3D structure of the torus is the vector equilibrium. So the vector equilibrium is the like underneath geometry. So it's the like, almost like if everything was dots. It's almost like, you know, when your computer screen goes fuzzy sometimes and it just looks like a load of dots. It's almost like if space was dots. It's like there's an underlying geometry to this space of existence, and it has this geometry, the vector equilibrium, which is very stable. So it's like my ring. It's a vector equilibrium, and I think I pointed it out the other day in something. I was like, look, a vector equilibrium. I think when I was in ABC Home. You might also recognise that as an aspect of the flower of life. So it's like the triangles, the equilateral triangles that then, if you put two, one reversed on top of each other, you get the six-pointed star. And then obviously if you repeat that, you've got vector equilibrium. So basically the sides are all the same size. It's very strong and stable. So it's like, if you imagine that in space, there's like dots that create that geometry, and then within that the movement is flowing through that in this torus dynamic, going into the spin, into that center point, into the, like all these points of stillness, or like if each one of those points was like a computer logging onto the internet, it's like we can all go to our individual center because we are a geometry in space-time, to be able to then log on and access information and potentially, working on it, travel through that web. It's almost like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Do you remember who is he? Thingy TV, Max TV, is that it? You know, when he's like, he goes through and gets like vaporized, and anyway, it's working on the teleportation, but I really feel it, and I know that in order for that to happen, we have to really dissolve our perspective of I am separate. The other thing I want to show you is, oh, here we go, actually, I've got it here. What happens to your body when you're not moving it, and what to do about it. It's a Macola article. Basically, it tells you why you should not sit on your butt for long periods of time, which I've always known inherently. I've also heard, which is why I do stand up more frequently, my lifestyle, I mean, not why, I just can't, I just could never have a life where I sit for long periods of time. I would go crazy. And that's healthy actually. And it's funny because sometimes when I would go to events or, you know, situations where you're like supposed to sit down and I would stand up, and sometimes it could be a bit awkward and people would be like, can you sit down? What's wrong with you? But actually that's very healthy, and it's listening to that inherent wisdom within, which knows that sitting for long periods is not very supportive. So it basically says that if you sit for more than 3 hours a day, you are drastically increasing your risk of every illness, basically. And you're basically communicating to your body death. That it's like, you're not moving me, so like it starts to decompose. I mean, it's pretty intense. And Mikola, it can be a little kind of scary sometimes, so don't go into the fearness of it, but the inspiration to get moving and not to sit for long periods of time and to put a timer on to get up and move your body and dance is really, really, really important. And how can you, which I do, I think, all the time, like how can I do what I need to do and do my work and do my creations in movement? So often when I'm walking down the street, or, you know, as we're on the subway, or in movement, you know, obviously I go to dance class every day and my life is based around that. And if you have a message, you know, if you're an entrepreneur or leader or somebody who is just here to make a difference on the planet, you want to be here for a while, so look after yourself. I'll show you this clip from Jason Silva, which is really interesting. He speaks really fast and lots of complicated languages that you might be able to understand. I can follow him, but I feel like for most people it could go quite over your head. But anyway, I'm going to play it to you. Maybe I can decipher it.
Blows my mind about exponentially emerging technologies that we are increasing our capacity to extend our agency, to turn the mind inside out, to experience magic, what Aleister Crowley described as willed intent. And what's happening now is that we've decoded the language of the biosphere with biotechnology, and we've decoded the molecular building blocks of reality with nanotechnology, so that the world becomes a language we can manipulate. The world is linguistically pliable.
Yeah, Jason Silva, I think you're brilliant, and I feel like you need to breathe a lot more. It's interesting because I do feel like you're experiencing it. I can see it, you know, how we go in and interact with the world and can, you know, linguistically pliable, i.e. create change through our imagination. And yet, when we get in our tension place, in fight flight, in like too much ness, that's when we lose that, you know. It's like then it becomes manipulation. So it's an interesting dance to really find that place deep within. Look at Mister! I don't know why I'm crying. Did you see? I posted the We Dance. The We Dance Day from When Shift Live, and totally burst into tears. Like crazy burst into tears. It was wild and weird and not weird. Melinda looks so different.
Until like the water was just blowing my arms, blowing my legs.
Cool. Nice. And Jess was very nicely on her, right up on her demi point. Yeah, I was having, one of my many images was Ego Minister. I'll tell you later. One of my many images was I was imagining, before it kind of came to me, that there are all these like levels in my body, you know, when you like put up a shelf and you use the level to get it straight. I felt like there were all these different levels in my body, so that as I was like moving and dancing, it was like being able to really stay in that horizontal, and how that changes everything, and like allowing more movement in my feet and my hit, like everywhere, in order for that to happen. It was really cool. And then I was also feeling, oh man, I was also feeling the web of space-time, and like just it's like I was being eaten by it, danced by it, dissolving into it. It was really, really cool. Back in Brooklyn, there's Natalie. Hello, Natalie. Yes. Hello. So it is oh, you can't tell. 1:30. Kitchen looks like this. And Natalie, what have you got?
Veggie burger, tuna,
oh, nice.
salad, breakfast.
Nice. I have, it looks like a big mess. Breakfast, leftovers, mushrooms, tomatoes, sardines, egg, and some dolls. Hello. So, now we just got back from the food co-op. I've been talking to Eric, and before that I was talking to Rachel. Yeah, and well, what was interesting, as Rachel was telling me about Ethan, because they got the results back today from Ethan's autopsy, that it was a heart thing, or just being interesting that I'm editing Eric's heart workshop right now, and his funeral was on the day of the heart workshop. It's just a little like interesting, yeah. So anyway, that is that, and then I've got sessions in a little bit, and I will finish editing this video. So that's the update. Really not a whole lot to update you on right now. Anything you want to add?
No.
Oh, that's it. Hello. So, got my coat on. As you can probably see, I just finished sessions, lots of sessions today, and I am now going to Caitlin's. Caitlin's, because it's her birthday. Oh, keys. That would be handy, wouldn't it? Yes. So I'm going to Caitlin's house. So I'm going to take you with me, of course. Jess is there, and apart from that, that's all I know. So, I don't know. Caitlin, she just lives down the road. So this is Caitlin's house. This is Caitlin's room. Hey, Caitlin. Yes. Really nice, right? This is Caitlin's living room. Yay! This is everyone. You know this lady.
Hello. Oh, hi. Look who wanted to come.
We know this one too, remember? Oh, yes. Hi. Jessica. Oh, look at it in here. It's so nice. Look at this. Look what you've done. It's so nice. It's so nice.
Yeah. And the magic, and then I got a piece of Buddha wax.
Nice.
This is some mojo.
Yeah.
This is some mojo.
For the vlog, this
Well,
literally.
Jess got her hair cut.
So I live Snapchatted my haircut.
Really?
Yeah. I literally, well, first of all, my first Snapchat story was from last night, getting ready to brace the. Oh shit. So there's this.
Yeah.
Then it goes to, my hair is down to there.
Wow.
Before.
Oh my
During.
gosh, you look hysterical.
Phase 3.
Oh my gosh.
After. Oh shit. What happened to my final one? My mirror selfie. Mirror selfie.
Oh, look how short it is. How much did you get cut off?
Only a couple inches, but there's multiple
Really?
factors. Yeah, because my
Oh, it
my
looks
hair
so nice. Look at these cute
I'm so
curls.
into it. Yeah, because it's also like when you cut off the like dead or the deader parts, then it can like boing up more. Good metaphor for life.
Look at that. She looks so cute.
Thank you. Ooh, sexy blue.
Yeah.
Earrings too.
Yeah, I thought it was a good night to break
Yeah.
up. So.
Totally. I broke out my hat.
So today I got inspired because my birthday is all in the theme of the rose, and particularly like roses in the snow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about roses. Sorry.
You forgot?
Forgot the rose part.
Oh. With the feathers. But so I made a tea that I put water and then I put Tulsi rose tea and then dried rosebuds, pink rosebuds.
Nice.
And I put them in the water and then I put them out in my backyard. That's like untouched snow. No, I did not get it off the streets of the city. And then I put a little bit of the snow in the water and then I had it sit for like the afternoon in the snow in the sun. But that's what this is. It's fairy tea. It's magical, like snow fairy tea.
You want to try some? Let's try a little. A little bit. Aren't you cold?
No. You know.
Look at this in this. Woo! Yes. Whoa! It smells amazing. Oh my gosh.
It's fairy tea.
I'll treat you.
You want me to put that in the fridge or somewhere?
Unless we want to open it.
Open it. Come on, drink it. It is. I have to say, I think it smells better than it tastes. I mean that it smells.
Yeah, absolutely.
Incredible.
It's like intoxicating, right?
It tastes fine, but it smells amazing. I don't mean fine, but it,
No, I know what you mean.
It smells like the taste, it's about what it does to you.
it smells like it's gonna taste like champagne or something, but then it tastes.
But then it
Tastes like
smells
corn.
on your inside.
Listen, put your face to the other side of it. Let's see. There you are. Oh no. Oh, there. Woo! Emily's here. Look how lovely Elizabeth looks.
We're superhuman! We're all practicing to, be able to levitate.
Yeah, and
Go to
teleport.
other galaxies and stuff. And teleport. Will be part of my
I sent you wings earlier today.
You did send me wings earlier.
And then it's like in a video game where there's all these different passageways, and then it's like.
Out. Bye. Looking out.
Jesse, take a peek in my room.
Okay, home time.
Flooded with love. Do this vlog. Flooded with it. Like rivers of rose petals. Flooding with your veins.
You heard it here. It's bedtime. So bedtime. So happy birthday, Caitlin. So wonderful to celebrate with you. You're amazing. And I'm off to bed. So I can never remember what I did during the day. No idea. So this vlog will be interesting for me when I watch it, because I'll be like, oh, that's what I did that day. Sessions, I think. Oh, that's right. Breast sensitive this morning. So, yeah. Hope that you have a lovely day, and thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Share it with your friends. Remember, you're the whole point. Connect you and make a whole new world. Night night. Mwah.